Meghan Markle was emotional to tears as she saw the outpouring of grief around her, while the Duchess reading and examining a sea of floral tributes and personal messages to the late Queen Elizabeth II outside Windsor Castle. The Duchess of Sussex tonight received a mixed reaction from a crowd in Windsor as she returned to royal life alongside Prince Harry for a surprise appearance with the Prince and Princess of Wales. Thousands of people had gathered throughout the day outside Windsor Castle were pleasantly surprised to see Prince William and Kate Middleton joined by Prince Harry and Meghan Markle on their walkthrough of tributes. They were greeted by applause as they walked along the gates of Windsor Castle together as they honored the legacy of the Queen. Prince William is said to have personally invited the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, with all four dressed in black as they walked along the gates of Windsor Castle. Harry and Meghan held hands as they looked at the tributes, with the Duke putting his hand affectionately on Meghan's back at one point. Meghan was seen queuing over babies in the crowd and even offered hugs out to some of the mourners waiting. And during a quiet moment, Meghan crouched down to read the heartfelt tributes to Her Majesty. An image taken from the scene shows the Duchess are emotional to tears as she saw the outpouring of grief around her. Royal fans went wild upon seeing the moment, and they commented enthusiastically on Twitter. One Twitter user wrote, "OMG lovely pic. My poor eyes are watery after seeing this pic, and actually vulnerable too. I so love her. God put an angel in the crowd so she would know she's loved." Others also say, "This is another lovely picture. Can't decide if the hug is my favorite or this one." Another person wrote, "Yee, she sure did, after feeling so tense not knowing how she will be received by the people. She's a sweetheart. What she said when she was interviewed was incredibly compassionate and kind too." Others wrote, "We love you, Meghan. You are beautiful and strong. It's how your mother Doria brought you up. You have a strong man in Prince Harry. You made a very good choice of husband." Harry and Meghan, who quit frontline duties 2 years ago, held hands as they looked at the tributes, with Harry at one point affectionately putting his hand on Meghan's back. They were seen pointing at different tributes and discussing them as members of the crowd waved at them. They later shook hands and spoke to members of the public who had congregated at the Cambridge Gate, with a number of people snapping photos of the royals on their mobile phones. Prince Harry joined members of the royal family after the news of the Queen's death had been announced to the world, while William arrived with Princes Andrew and Edward and Sophie, Duchess of Wessex, earlier in the afternoon. The Duke Sussex had been the last person to arrive at his grandmother's bedside, and the first one to depart from Aberdeenshire Airport on Friday. While Meghan had remained in London for this duration, with the pair's charity work cancelled immediately. In the days that followed, former heir apparent Prince Charles has taken the title as King Charles III and has renewed the loyalty vows his mother made to the nation when she became queen in 1952. The royal family along with the nation is in mourning for Her Majesty, and her death has sent shockwaves through the globe. Earlier in the day, the formal process of transition to the new sovereign's reign continued with the meeting of the Accession Council to proclaim Charles king. In the presence of Prime Minister Liz Truss and all of her living predecessors, Sir John Major, Sir Tony Blair, Gordon Brown, David Cameron, Theresa May and Boris Johnson, an official read the proclamation declaring Charles III our only lawful and rightful liege lord.
Thank you for watching our latest video about the royal family. We always try to regularly update the latest news videos about the British royal family to meet your requirements. Our channel always has an objective, multi-dimensional view of the news. My main goal is just to entertain people. Hope you enjoy this news. If you have any questions or requests about content to watch, please leave a comment below this video of us.